Okay.
It's my laptop. This is my exercise for last week, and I'm having a little problem with edit.
Okay.
Sister Vesti corrected my exercise, but I'm trying uh, edit, but it's not working.
Okay.
Uh,
So what we're going to do then is why don't you open the index.php, um, your product underscore edit.php,
yes,
and product underscore list.php.
just a moment, please. Index, product category. What?
Yeah. Can you open the product underscore edit and product underscore list?
Okay. Oh man, my laptop is sometimes on breaking.
Yeah. Sometimes they can take a minute to load up. Mine can be slow with this stuff too because you have to run the server in the background and all that stuff.
I have this laptop for about 4 years.
Oh yeah, so
It's very old.
yeah, getting up there. It's about time to replace it probably, but as long as it works, you can keep using it.
Okay, add and list.
Okay, awesome. So now what I want you to do is why don't you go to your local host and show me what's happening that's wrong. Show me the error you're getting.
Okay, I will run first to show you. All was working, but for the last week, nothing working.
Yeah.
And I was very crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, where are my okay, my guitar?
Yeah, it can be really frustrating when things don't work and you can't figure out why they're not working.
Okay, let's send for other screen.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, I go to product manager. I type edit. I see this.
Okay.
Now I'm confused what happened with my my code.
Okay. So why don't we go to your product underscore list.php and let's take a look at it real quick. Yeah, this is the right one. So scroll down for me.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, can you scroll down on the page?
Uh-huh.
Or just
Uh,
move it down a little bit so I can see more of the code.
editor font fonts. Uh, I forgot.
Can you just, instead of changing anything, just move the page down a little bit so I can see the rest of the code on that page.
Oh,
Yeah, and so can you move it down some more for me?
okay, I'm trying to do this. Just a moment, please.
Oh, sorry.
Please, go. Try this.
Okay. All right, so we have...
Be patient. Talk today is getting crazy.
Okay, so I can see where you're getting your problem right now. So here, why don't I share my screen with you and I can show you what is different. Is that all right?
Let me close some windows because I have a lot of windows open.
Okay, that's a good idea. Looks like they have changed Google Maps a little bit.
I don't believe in this. Okay.
Is your computer just being really slow?
Yes.
Okay, that makes things tough, huh?
Close some windows.
So I'm trying to think of what we can do here, since if your computer's gonna act up on you, it might be tough to go through this together in one by one.
It's better now.
Is it working better now?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so can you see my screen right now?
Just a moment, please. I forgot how to edit this. Settings, frequency. Man, I forgot how to do this. Open.
Okay, it looks like it's working now pretty well.
General font. I use this for 18. I click but don't work. Okay, this is the best that I can do for this
Okay,
time. Sorry
this
for
is great.
my issue for my laptop.
That's okay. We can figure it out. So if you scroll down on the page a little bit,
Okay.
and scroll down to where your edit button will be.
Okay.
Okay, so this is where you're running into a problem. Do you see where it says form action equals product underscore DB?
What line?
It's line 38.
Oops. Oops. Excuse me. Oops. Okay, 38.
Okay, so it says product underscore DB there, but
Yes.
what action does when it's inside one of your forms is it determines what it's going to look for when after you hit the edit button. It'll go to your index and it'll look for an action that equals whatever you put in there. And you don't want to have that be edit or product underscore DB. You want to have that be something like index.php, because what that will do is it will make it so that when you hit that button, okay, hold on, let me re-explain this. I kind of got ahead of myself. So when you hit the edit button, it will go to a page depending on whatever's inside your action parameter. So you have action equals product underscore DB. So it's trying to go to a web page called product underscore DB,
Okay.
which is not what you want to happen. What you want to happen is you want to have it when you hit edit, you want to have this go to the index page so that it will use your index as a way to go to the right action.
Okay.
So what you want to put there is index.php instead of product underscore DB.
Okay. What need to do here?
So if you scroll up a little bit so you can look at your add product or your delete button.
You can see this tab. Oops.
Yeah, stay on product list.
Product list. Just a moment. Product list.
Yeah, and now just scroll up a little bit on the page so that you can see your delete button code. Okay, so do you see how on line 27 you have form action equals dot?
Okay.
And that's the same thing you want to do down here in your edit button one.
What I need to write here?
So what you do on line 27 with your action equals is the same thing you want to do on line 38 with action equals.
Sorry, but I don't understand what they need to do here.
Okay. Why don't you look at my screen real quick?
Okay. Now I can see. Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see how I'm going to highlight? I'm going to make it a little bigger.
Okay.
So that action right there is a dot. It's a period. And what that means is it will go back to the index that this page is finding. And so when you're doing your other form for your edit button, you also want to have it go back to the index.
47. Let's go to 47.
Yours will probably be a different line number than mine because you have different code in yours right now.
For my code, I don't have this code.
Yeah, so if you look on line 38, that's where that stuff will correspond. So line 38 on yours is the same idea as line 47 on mine.
I'm comparing to the for TD. Okay, my action is productive B. Dex.
Oops.
HP.
Oh.
Okay.
I just made it look a little neater so it would look more like yours. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say. What you just did is what you needed to do. It needs to be index.php.
I'm looking for your product. I don't have this line 50 and 52. I need to add for my code.
Yep, so yours is missing some stuff still, and that's why it's not working the way it should be. So you're going to need to add something like this into your value, and also add a name value in there.
I don't have this productive value. Moment. HP echo product branch. This is the secret to.
Oh, I think you're doing it at the wrong spot, actually. So that needs to go into where your next input tag is.
Okay, I'm trying looking for other.
So you put that inside of this, but you see how mine has another input here?
Yes.
So you put yours in at the wrong spot.
Moment. So I'm just looking for your code and compare with mine. But category ID, ER value. Other echo. PHP echo. Category ID.
Yeah, so you need to create another input tag there.
That's to input here. Okay. Action, edit product. Okay. HP.
Yeah, there you go.
I show my picture. Let's open my screen.
Yeah, I can see yours right now.
What? Let me see your screen in this moment, please. Transform post hiding. Okay, I don't have action. For name action. Oops. action, edit product form, hiding product name. Product echo product ID, hiding category, DVHP echo product category. I think that now is correct.
I think it is. Okay, awesome. So now let's go to index.php.
Okay.
Okay, and now let's go down to edit product, wherever your edit product action is. See, mine's here.
Okay, I'll show.
Well, it should be actually edit product form right now. Do you have that, or do you need to create it?
I don't have.
Oh, it looks like we have something there. We have edit product. Yeah, go up a little bit. All right, looks like you have edit product here.
Yeah, I don't have. Oh, okay, I have because
Yeah.
my name is
So
different for.
yeah, you just have a different name. You're using product edit, which is fine because that does the same thing. So you need to go back to your product underscore list and change something.
It's very different. My edit for your.
Yeah, so yours is a little different, so we need to change something. So let's go back here and change it.
Okay.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, let's go for mine. This.
Okay. So you see where you have value equals edit product there? Yeah, right where your cursor is. You need to change that to whatever you named it. So I think you named it product edit, right?
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Yep. Okay,
Nice.
and that should work. Okay, so now let's go back to the index and check that out one more time. Okay, so now you're going to grab these things from your product list page. So you need to make sure you are sending the right information.
Okay, let's category gets a category ID or code.
Okay, so you're sending category ID and product ID, but yeah, yep, exactly.
Filter input category ID, filter validating each product ID. Product nor products.
Okay, awesome. So now let's go back to product underscore edit because that looks right now. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Product here is get product.
Yeah, you want to change that.
It's wrong here.
Yeah.
Product. Pay attention for this. Let me see. Oh man.
Okay,
No,
awesome.
it's the same. It's okay. Okay. Let's save.
So now when you're ready, go to product underscore edit.php.
What? Edit?
Okay.
Edit product. Okay.
Alrighty. So now we need to change some stuff on this page so it gets the right information. So all of this stuff that you have on there, That looks like it's all already done, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, there's probably one more thing that we need to do,
Let me
but
see,
yeah, why don't you look through that and make the changes that you need to make.
let me compare. For each categories, a category value PHP category PHP.
I'm gonna mute myself just for a second. I'm gonna grab some water, so I'll be right back, okay?
Yes. Option. Oh, there's others. PHP. Of the lookup category D. I'll take PHP. I love category option value category 2. Option value option value. Okay. For each category PHP values PHP 2 categories.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, that's all. I may continue working for your code.
Okay. Do you understand what this is doing?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Code selected. Option. Okay, now is this same code? No. I have a problem here.
Let's see.
What different?
The problem is you're using a curly brace instead of a parenthesis, where you have your PHP statement down below. At the very end, you're using curly brace.
What line?
On the line where your cursor was, on line 11, you should be using a parenthesis instead of a, yeah. Yep. And that looks like it's right now.
This is the secret. Okay. Oh, there's selected label. In my code I don't have this line 19 to 20.
So you need to have that because that's how you do the edit on the database.
Sister Vessi said for me that I wrote some commentaries in my codes, but I don't saw nothing about this.
Yeah.
I just forgot you. I was very crazy. I was very crazy for my exam. I was.
Oh yeah.
Failed a lot.
Oh man.
Because she didn't give me a feedback. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong for my code. Now I can see what's wrong.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Excuse me.
Yeah. So, do you understand what you're supposed to be doing with this part right here?
Yes.
Okay. So you understand what the name equals part is doing, what the value equals part is doing?
After are you looking for line for line to understand what I'm doing?
Okay.
But sometimes I'm very crazy to do this. PHP codes value code name code value name.
You didn't end your PHP.
Yes, I forgot to do. Okay, product ID, product code, product name, list price, limit, it's correct now. Can you see any errors? Okay, PHP echo. I'm looking again for your code and compare with mine. Okay, now it's okay.
Okay, it looks like you've got everything, right?
Okay.
Let's go back up to the very top of this page.
Okay,
Make sure all this is right.
Product category, select category name of channel.
Okay, yours should be fine. This will be different. This is slightly different on yours, but you should keep it the way you have it right now. So now let's go back. Well, actually, there's one thing you do need to change, which is this right here. On my line 5 and your line 5.
Uh, there's a difference if I wrote product edit.
So because you used product edit before as what you did, you're already doing that. So you need to change that to save edit or something like that. I can't remember what you said. If you look at your index.php, it should tell you what to put there. So go to your index.php and let's look.
Okay. Just a moment.
Okay.
What means this ID?
That ID is corresponding to some CSS stuff. You should just stay like that. You should keep it the way you have it. Because I created something special for mine that you don't need to do.
Okay. Let's try to.
You should keep it as add product form.
Wow.
Yours will work like that, but if you change it, it will stop working. So go to your index.php because there's something we still have to change that we need to find out from index.php. So let's go, yeah. And so do you see how your edit, so below this action, you have an action called save_product?
Let me see. Oops.
So save_product, you need to make it so that in your product edit.php in this part right here, you need to make it say save _product.
Forgot about that.
Yep, right there. Okay, awesome. Okay, now go back to your index.
Just one moment. This name for value is the
Uh-huh.
same for this action.
Exactly.
For
so
example,
these correspond.
For example, if I change for my love, for example.
Yeah.
Here I type my love.
Yep, okay. Exactly.
Okay.
Oop. Yep. And so when whatever this is where your code is going to look for on this page. So those have to match up. They have to be the same.
Okay.
All right, so now we're done on this page, so we can go back to index.php now. So now in your save product, you should have all this stuff.
Edit. Product edit. I don't know why I wrote the product edit. Let me see.
Yeah, that one's fine. Yours should all be happening inside save_product because that's what yours is. So this would, if mine were the same as yours, mine here would be save product. And so now in your save product, it should have this.
Okay, just let me see again. Show me again, please, because I.
Okay, so You
What line?
have
Okay, line is no. Okay, line 17 2. I was loud.
on your line 89.
Okay.
So on your line 89, it has save product, right?
Yes.
And then inside of this curly brace, inside this if statement, you should have all of this stuff happening. And so you need to
Let me
check.
compare it to the ID, post ID, filter, product.
It looks like you have it all. It looks like you already are doing this. The only thing you need to change. Oh, you don't. I don't think you need to change anything.
I'm just changing this. Product code name price post if category new, category false, code new, name new, price false. Okay, there are more lines here.
Yeah, you need a couple more fields.
Oops. Okay, price false, product ID. Oh, new. False. Thrown an error. Include and else.
So your include is a little wrong. You're missing an R right here.
Because this is in Portuguese.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
so
confuse.
the only reason you do need that.
Yeah. For this word in Portuguese, we don't have R.
Oh, really?
This. Yeah, sometimes it's the problem for me.
Yeah, I lived in Argentina for 2 years, and in their error word, it does say it has an R on it too. So
It's nice. You habla español.
sí, pero no hablo portugués.
It seems like I'm studying. I'm trying studying the Book of Mormon in Spanish.
Oh, it's a good way to learn it. That's how I learned.
Yeah. Yes. Because in Brazil, for jobs, you need you to understand two languages: the English and in Spanish too.
Okay.
And sometimes Spanish is it's similar for Portuguese.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. Maybe you shouldn't change this on your line 104. Don't change it. Go back and just put product ID. Keep that at the beginning.
I have a question. For example.
Yeah, keep it like that.
There's a problem with order. For example, my product ID is for last, and your product ID is the first.
Yeah, so order only matters depending on how you create your function in the database. So we need to go check it out in the database before you change it. So go to your product underscore .db. Oh wait, don't change this yet.
Oh, no change. Okay.
Yeah, just let's wait. Oh. Now go to product underscore db.php.
Okay, php. What year you served the mission?
2011 to 2013. So I've been home in the United States for 3 years already.
Okay.
I served my mission in the very northern mission. It was Salta, and so it's pretty close to the Brazilian border. We got more Bolivians than Brazilians, though.
Okay.
I met a couple of Brazilian men up in Tartagal, where I was for a little bit.
I'm served mission Florianopolis.
Where at?
Florianopolis, in the south of Brazil.
Oh, cool.
But it's a long time. It was 1998. No, excuse me.
Oh.
No, excuse me. 1996.
Oh, okay.
It's a long
I was
time.
only 4 years old.
Yes, I'm 41 years old now.
Yeah, that's cool. So do you see, can you go to your product underscore DB?
Okay.
Okay, and then scroll down to the bottom.
Add product. Add product. Category.
You want to keep going down to edit product. Or update product is actually the right thing. So, do you see how mine is called edit product? And my product ID is in the front. This is where it matters. If I put it in the front, that means on the other page I have to put it on the front.
Okay.
But if I were to put this over here, oh, oops.
Oops.
If I put it there, then on this page I'd have to change this so that this was over here. So
Okay.
that's where the order matters. You see?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
I didn't pay attention for this detail.
Yeah. So why don't you change this function to be called edit product instead of update product? That way it'll work on your other page, and then put product ID at the end here. Okay, and now let me just put this down here like this, so it's easier to see.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to update set category. Category. Set category ID. Oh. Let me set category ID.
Now it's a little easier to read, right?
I know what's wrong for my code here.
Yeah, you forgot to put the actual bind variables to equal something.
Category ID. Code. Listen what you say.
Okay. And now you need to make sure you add this line as well.
I need to add this line. Don't have this result. Result. Are you from Utah?
What's that?
You live in Utah?
Yeah, well, no, not right now. I live in Idaho at Rexburg.
Idaho. Oh,
but I'm actually from Michigan.
okay, Michigan.
Yeah, and we'll be living in Utah because my wife is from Utah, and so we'll probably move down there next semester because I have a job that I'm going to be working at down there for a little while. So Utah is a great place. I like it.
My dream is to visit Utah my goal is for 5 years.
That'd be cool. And you'd be able to go to general conference. It's really fun to go in person. It's different because there's just so many people. It's really busy. But
yeah, this is my dream.
That's cool. I hope you can make it. I'm sure you will. If you keep working at it, I'm sure you'll get there. Okay, so it looks like that's good now. Okay, so let's go back to index and make sure that this part is all good to go. Okay, that looks right now. Oh, except for right here, you want to change that.
Let me look. Save product. The reader location. Category code name, product ID, location, action.
You want to make sure there's no $sign in front of that. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So now let's go back to your web.
I have a question.
Yeah.
There's difference using a quote or single quote?
Yeah. There is a difference. The only difference is that it's really kind of technical. What the double quotes does is it makes everything inside of there count as a string. But what single quotes does is it makes it so that you can put variables into that string and it will convert them to the value of the variable instead of putting whatever variable that is into the text.
Okay.
So why don't you now save that and let's go to your web browser and test it.
Okay. I'm trying looking for a edit product. Okay, I find. Let's go. Let's upload. This is my first year in BYU.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, I can consider, perhaps I can say 2 years because the last year I was in the pathway.
Oh, okay. Pathway is a great program. This is my, I don't know, I've been here a long time. Several years, probably 4 years now I'm on. So
Sometimes I ask for myself, why am I studying in BYU? Because I have 2 graduates, other graduates.
oh, really?
Yes. But I think, no, it's different because it's a new graduate or in other language.
Yeah.
And I can acquire fluency in English. I have a
Yeah.
little, can you see I have a little difficulty to sometimes to pronounce.
Yeah.
I'm
But you
trying
have a
to.
pretty good accent. I mean, you sound like you've practiced a lot, so
Sometimes sometimes I was shy to speak.
well, the more you speak, the better you'll get. I mean, it took me 2 years of speaking Spanish all day, every day in order to learn it.
Yes.
So, and I still, I have to practice a lot in order to keep it up because I can definitely tell that I'm not as good as I once was. So,
Let me found my page.
oops.
Just a moment, please. Let's run. Fine here.
All right, here we go. Let's see if it works.
I have 2 challenges for English. Sometimes I have difficulty to listen.
You have what? I'm sorry.
Difficulty to listen. Sometimes because I need avoid to think in Portuguese same time.
Yeah.
I need correct these categories.
Oh, yep. It looks like we have something messed up in there, which is probably just a missing bracket or something.
Yes. Now I not remember where I need to teach product.
It's probably in the product underscore edit page. Yeah. It's probably right up there at the top. Let's see. Oh, it's probably up above a little bit. It's in this big select statement. So if we look here, category ID for each categories as category, option value equals single quotes, single quotes, single quotes, echo selected.
Okay, here.
Oh, I have that in mine too, though.
I find it here.
Oh, it's
line.
it's above that. It's right here. And so it's on that one. You should keep that one, but get rid of the one on line 10.
Okay, line 10. Line 10. Don't have this.
Yeah, get rid of that one. And then on line 12, you need to have it.
Oh. This?
Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, that should fix it. Now let's go back, upload that again, and
upload. I was watching brother. I forgot his name.
Robertson?
Yes. I love his video.
Yeah, he's a really good teacher.
Yes. He's all talking about be humble. Sometimes I have a little problem. I'm trying to break my head to understand and think. And Sister Vesta, you need help for our assistant student. It's okay. I need to do this.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's refresh the page. Continue. Okay, and now, all right, so it's working.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm happy.
So let's change something here. Let's change test 2 to test 3, or list price to $3 or something, or for whatever, and hit save changes.
Oops.
Oh.
What happened?
Unable to handle request.
Index.
So there's got to be an error somewhere. I wonder what the error could be. I haven't ever seen that before. Let's see. Hold on. That's HTTP error 500. Let's look that up.
Oh,
Okay, so there's a problem. I bet it's because something isn't getting passed right information-wise. Let's go back to your index real quick. And in your save product function, let's see, let's do var. Go ahead and type this in where I'm typing it in.
To do this. 5 lines. Product ID. Code.
So what this is going to do is it's going to tell us what is inside each of these variables. So now we'll know if we're getting the right stuff. Okay, so now upload that again. That would be the index.php. The other one, that's the wrong index PHP. It's inside product_manager. So you see on the side on yours, you have an index right here and you have an index in here. So you need to go inside of here and do that index.
Index for product manager.
Yeah, you need to upload that one. And then let's go back and try to do that again and see what it gives us. Okay, so we're getting 1 for category ID, 22 for product ID, test 2 for code, test 2 for name, and 415 for that. So that should all be correct. Does your delete button work?
So can you repeat again your question?
Do you know if your delete button works?
No.
So go back to the web page and let's try deleting one of your test products.
Let's try again to do this.
Go ahead and hit delete instead of edit on this one, and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, go back twice and hit delete instead of edit.
Okay, try to delete.
Yeah. Okay, so that works. Huh, I wonder what the problem with this could be. Okay, let's go back to your NetBeans and go to product_DB. Okay, so we have everything correct, it looks like.
Let's see for each product category ID. You put the order.
My order is different than yours. Yours is all right.
Code name, price, okay. DB update product set.
Category ID equals category ID. Product code equals code. Product name equals name. List price equals priced. Where product ID equals product ID. And then we have DB query, statement, bind value, category ID, code, name, price, product ID, execute, result, statement, row count, statement, close cursor. Okay, so that should be fine too. Let's go back to index.php. Go back up to the very top. Do you have a list_products action somewhere?
Excuse me, can you repeat again for me?
Do you have an action that equals list_products somewhere on your index? Like, do you have this in there?
I'm looking for this. List products. Let me help you.
Oh yeah, you do. Okay.
List products, just fine.
So that's good. Can you go back up to the very top for me?
Excuse
Can
me.
you go up to the top here? So I can see if you're including all that stuff. Okay, so you do have all of that. Okay, so that should be fine too. Okay, let's try to do it one more time in your browser. Actually, before we do that, go back to your NetBeans, and we need to get rid of, we need to delete this stuff.
Oops.
Oh, that's the other one. Why don't you re-upload the entire model?
What's wrong here?
Oh, it doesn't look like it uploaded.
Listen.
Why don't you go back, or you just uploaded everything, right?
Yes.
Did you just upload the model, or did you upload the entire enhancement 5?
Okay, I'll do again.
Yeah, let's just try. I don't know why it's not working, but if this doesn't work, then you might have to talk to your teacher, because I'm not sure if I will know. Oh, actually, product edit. Product. Can you go back to your product underscore DB for me real quick?
Okay, just a moment, please.
Okay.
Because he's uploading.
Yeah, I think I might have found the problem. Okay. Now that finished, can you go to product underscore DB? Yeah. Okay, that is the problem. You need to change that edit underscore product to product underscore edit.
Here.
Yeah, that's the problem. Because mine's this way, but you did it a different way in yours. So you need to change it around.
Oh, my...
Or you can keep it here and change it in your index, but since you're here, you can just change it right here.
Let me go to index.
Okay. So you see how here it says product underscore edit, but in your product underscore DB, it said edit underscore product.
Let me see this.
So those have to be the same.
I think mine is...
Yeah, exactly.
DB. Oops.
Oh, go to view product list. It worked.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this. Yes, this is the secret.
Nice, good job, awesome, we got it.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Now I need you looking carefully to understand this.
Yeah.
Because MVC was a challenge for me to understand, but your teachings was very good for me.
Oh, good. So why don't you, I'm gonna have to go now, but we can schedule another meeting for another day if you want to ask more questions. But why don't you take some time and look through the code and find out how it's working, and then email me any questions you have about it.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. It's Edvaldo. That's your name, right?
Yes. Huh?
Okay, awesome. Thanks for calling me. It's good to talk to you.
I'm grateful for your help. Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good day, Edvaldo.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.